Time now for our daily rising crisis update. We'll start with the numbers here and around the world, if we can put those up. Here in the U.S., we are up to over 1.5 million cases. That's an addition of 22,900 since yesterday. Well over that 90,000 mark in terms of deaths, 93,408. It's an addition of about 1,400 since yesterday. Still a marked improvement from where we were a week or 2 weeks ago. Still terrible numbers, though. In terms of cases around the world, 4.9 million overall, 100,000 added since yesterday, 328,141 deaths. That's an addition of 4,800 since yesterday. And Saagar, there's also some news coming out, some modeling of how many deaths could have potentially been prevented if we had acted even a little bit sooner, which, look, it's, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but it's good to analyze that looking backwards so that we can make good decisions going forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even really the woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's like everyone told you not to do it, and you decided to do it anyway.
Right,
like,
we knew.
New York knew. Look, California and San Francisco locked down, and there's a reason that we're not talking about
And Washington. I mean, the first cases arose in Washington, and they took aggressive action. They got it under control. And so now they are in a position where they can safely reopen, we hope. Right. And so, those early days, and I think that's one of the things that is genuinely hard about a pandemic is you have to act before it's obvious that you need to act.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you can see in that time study, Louisiana's decision to do Mardi Gras, complete disaster. New York City's decision not to lock down 2 weeks earlier than it did, same thing. So you can just see, I mean, very clear, and policymakers probably not going to pay a price for this, but they certainly should. And pair all of these death numbers with the news that we just got this morning, literally breaking at this moment. The number of unemployment claims have come in. 2.4 million additional U.S. unemployment claims last week, bringing the 9-week total to more than 38 million people. So nearly 39 million Americans, 40 million Americans almost. That is, I think, it's more than 20% of the entire American workforce that's now filed for unemployment. Now, I don't actually have the numbers in front of me in terms of the total number of people who are still on unemployment. Some encouraging news last week that the number had gone down, so people were going back to work, but still goes to show that this is some of the worst in terms of the economic data that we'll ever see in our lifetimes.
And this is basically the approach that was designed.
Yeah.
Rather than doing what so many other countries did and backstopping the payroll so that people could stay in their jobs, we decided instead to beef up unemployment. Now, if you're not going to backstop the payroll, I support beefing up unemployment, but this is essentially the result of the choices that were made here and the system that was designed for this moment.
Yeah, certainly is.
Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to see our continuing coronavirus coverage along with liking and sharing this video. We'll be back with you later.